All right, you guys, we got another live stream. Please share, subscribe, and hit that like button. And let's get to this live. God is master of this day of judgment. Now, tell me something. Why should there be a judgment? Why? Are there any accessory for it? You see, many of us, my dear brothers and sisters, have been before the judges. And my dear brothers, see, you have been before the judges. But you know, the judges do not judge with justice. And some of us have been with them long enough that you see you don't get any justice. Now, isn't that right? So now we can take our case to court. You see, it's natural. You see, it's what as good citizens should do. But the judges of this world are not judges. And since this world needs to be judged, there will be a day of judgment and a limit set on America and against this world. Now, what is the judgment? Judgment. Judgment. You see, when you get a judgment, what do that means? You know, that means that a judge has rendered a decision. And that decision is called the judgment. See, the judgment is when he or she judge authoritatively, rise, good sense, discretion. The judgment. Now, he or she can sentence you to life without the possibility of parole. So now, you may be at a sentencing hearing. And first thing, when you're at a sentence hearing, our eyes are fastening on the clerk. Now we want to know, what is it? And that decision, whether he or she sentences you to life without the possibility of parole. Now, the question, what kind of power do you have to overturn that decision? Now, listen carefully now. God sends down his judgment. And his judgment is the total destruction of America. Now, I know you guys said that you are America. You see, there's nothing wrong with that. Say what you will. But I want to ask you, is American good? And by what standard? And if America have extended the limit, the question is, someone will have to make it known, publish the decision. Now, you and your silliness, you want to integrate with the enemy. Most of you may be in love with the enemy. Most of you rather want to befriend your murderers. So if God sends down his judgment on the enemy that you are in love with, some of you will say, well, no, God, I ain't going with you unless I bring white folks with me. Yes, this is you. Some of you will probably say, well, the hell with you, God. You know, I know that there's some good white people. And then you'll start making yourself busy trying to find someone good that you can tell your God to your own God. You know, you remind me of Abraham. You know, when Abraham went to the angels and told the angels, we destroy the righteous with the wicked, he said, well, go see, can you find 50? You know, you find 50, I will not spare the city. Abraham, he couldn't find 50. He said, well, go see, can you find 40? Then he said, well, go see, can you bring 30? Then he said, well, go see if you can bring me one outside of Lot in his family. If you can just bring me one, I'll spare the city. You see, God delays judgment so that the people that he has judged are not worthy of what they're about to get. Now, America is facing a judgment similar to that of ancient Babylon. In Jeremiah 50:24, if you like to be caught in the snare, as he set the snare for ancient Babylon. You know, America is in the same snare as ancient Babylon. Now, the Revelation 18 verse 4 refers, come out of her, my people. We got to come out of America's way, come out of her way of life, come out of her thinking. Because there's no future here in America. See, the government is ready to shut this thing down. See, what is your life? See, your life is but a mist that soon pass. See, when they have no interest of you, when you are no use, and see, you program for destruction. And see, America is programming us. And we are nothing but the channel slaves. So I think that we get together for a spiritual feast. Because the time is now. And America's judgment is on its way. Thank you for tuning in. Assalamu alaikum.